Boom! Heyo, what's up, everyone? What's going on? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. And what a day it was. Man, if you caught our live stream last night, you could have made a lot of money today. Today was a great day. Not one, but two home run trades. 50% gain on SPY options. Over a 30% gain on RDBX. Just a strong day today, guys. Massive amounts of follow through all across the board on all of our trades. And a very specific candle formation on the daily chart, on the SPY, and the overall markets that is going perfectly to game plan from what we discussed last night. I've been saying for the last feel like 4 or 5 months now at this point that this is the type of action that we were going to be getting, that we were going to see recessionary activity in the economy and in the markets. You're going to get a bear market. The Nasdaq's, down 23% from its all-time high. The SPY is, trading right around that 12-13% down. And we sold off early during the day today, guys. And now we had a very strong bounce back and reversal in the overall markets that fits perfectly with the game plan that we laid out for everybody yesterday. So today on this live stream, I'm going to go over with you guys. We're going to recap all the action from today. 2 home run trades, 2 for 2 today. That's all it took. I only needed 2 trades today. When you hit trades with that kind of follow through, guys, 50%, 30%, these are some big time trades, SPY options. And then we're also going to go over our DBX. Really good technical lessons to learn from those individual trades. Okay. Very good technical lessons to learn. But then what happens now going forward for the rest of this week, because I have a very specific game plan on what I think the market is going to do for the remainder of the week. Part 1 of our game plan came to fruition today, perfectly spot on, almost exactly what we said yesterday on the live stream. But now the past is in the past. Today already happened, right? What happens tomorrow? What happens Wednesday? What happens Thursday, Friday? And then more importantly, how we make money from it. I'm going to break that down for you guys, and we're going to cover all that right here, right now on this live stream. But why should you care about anything it is that I talk about doing any of this? Because I've got more experience than probably 90% of the YouTube finance gurus that you guys are going to see. My name is Michael Everett. I've been trading and investing for about 15 years, and I began my career working for a fund in New York City. It was my first job out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the stock market crash. But it was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Since then, I'm now the head trader at True Trading Group, the fastest growing and highest rated online premium educational platform that's available to traders today. And since 2016, my team and I, of 8 other professional trading moderators, have helped thousands of people from all over the world, from all walks of life, achieve their goals. All right. This is becoming, guys, literally on a daily basis, I come on these live streams. We go live 6 days a week. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on your notifications. Don't want to miss out on these live streams. Okay. We come on these live streams every 6 days a week. And I tell you guys, the opportunity that exists in the market today is unlike anything that I've seen in a long time. And the volatility that you're getting, I mean, you're talking about a market today that went from, that has like a 12-point range on an 11-point range on a day. You guys realize the size of the moves that the markets are making right now are not normal moves. These are much larger moves than the markets typically make. That level of volatility, the VIX is up over 30, 32, 33. That's an elevated VIX. The VIX is what tracks volatility in the market. Whenever you get over 30, that's when you can have these huge moves in the overall market. And we're over 30, and here we are having huge moves in the overall market. We've been hitting SPY options all along the way. And if you guys are just sitting back during this period of volatility, watching markets go down and doing nothing but just sitting there with your 401k or IRAs, watching them deplete and decrease in value, you're really doing yourself a massive injustice by not taking advantage of the opportunities that there are. Because we were down on the Dow about 500 or 600 points at the low of the day today, reversed it all the way back to go green, but we were able to catch a 50% gain on SPY put options in the morning. 50%. This is the type of volatility. This is the type of action that's here. And that goes right on top of just last week, 102% gain on SPY put options. Then you go back to January and February, where it was almost seemingly almost every day that it was 50, 100, 120% gain on SPY options. That's the environment that you're in. That's the opportunity that exists. And what I'm doing for the remainder of 2022 is really getting my THD fam and our members cashed up. How do you get cashed up? By taking advantage of the opportunities that the markets are giving you right now, by taking advantage of days when the SPY moves 10 points from high to low, taking advantage of that action, taking that profit, stuffing in your pocket, best place for it, because when the dust settles during this sell-off that you're experiencing in the markets, there are going to be tremendous long-term buying opportunities in the long-term portfolio. And for the remainder of 2022, that is what our focus is going to be. Getting our members cashed up and ready and prepared for the opportunities that are to come. Because if you know how to actively trade properly, it's totally possible you can turn a couple hundred into a couple thousand to several thousands, and so on. And then you can take that money and buy the dip intelligently with real skill on major companies that can build serious wealth for you and your families down the road. I'm not talking about the flash in the pan meme stocks that everybody goes crazy over for like a week and the stocks go up 100% and they go down 80%. It's not what I'm talking about. There's such great quality companies that are out there and stocks that are going on sale that you are going to be glad when you look back 3, 5, 7 years from now that you took advantage of that environment. Okay. I'm not talking about day trading and sitting in front of your computer for hours upon hours during the day. There's plenty of opportunity here in the markets for you guys, that people that work full-time jobs, people that are swing trading, people that are doing all these other things. You don't have to be sitting in front of your computer screen scalping yourself away to death. I'm not a scalper. Our moderators are not scalpers. What's a scalper? Someone that gets in and out of a trade within seconds to minutes. That's not our trading style. We day trade and we swing trade. So our day trades last anywhere from several minutes to several hours long. Today, both of my trades lasted several hours long, and we were able to rip ridiculous amounts of profit off on those trades, guys. So we have a lot to go over here today. We got a lot to talk about. The markets are falling right in line with our expectations. Our analysis from last night was absolutely perfect and spot on. And I'm going to break down that analysis for you guys, and we're going to talk all about this in just a few moments. But first, I want to open things up for a 15-minute Q&A. I want to give some time for people to log on. Okay, allow for some people to come on, ask me questions, whatever's on your mind. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question. So guys, come on right now. Begin typing your questions in chat, and let's go ahead and begin that Q&A. Nice. Way to go, Chad. Chad goes, I finally joined TTG after years on the fence. Wow, what a day. Chad, welcome to the family, man. Today really was one hell of a day. It really was one hell of a day. Nick says, I'm new to options and I want to start making long calls. Where should you start? My friend Nick, you should start right here, brother. Don't look any further, because inside True Trading Group, you're going to learn how to trade options. You're going to learn how to trade them like the back of your hand. So if you're interested in learning how to trade options, we've got beginner courses, we've got advanced courses, we have professional option traders. Okay. So I would tell you to start right here inside True Trading Group and start going through some of the courses. Thank you, TGD, for teaching me how to read charts. Made money on NVIDIA on the crazy move today. Nice. Way to go, Rosa. Way to go, Rosa. Are gap fills high probability on all stocks or just quality? I don't really like that understanding of gap fills. It has nothing to do with quality stocks or momentum stocks or anything like that. Gaps do tend to be filled, but they don't have to be filled. Nothing has to happen ever. Okay. There's nothing that's always a 100%, no matter what, this will always happen. That's not true. So I don't like thinking that way. Yes, gaps tend to be filled, but they do not have to be filled. So the short answer to your question is no, they don't have to be filled. I have a small account and only trade one contract. How the hell do I stay in a trade longer? I exit too soon. If you only have one contract, so what I suggest to our members, I teach a tier trading strategy, right? Which you're going to identify multiple profit targets. Even though you only have one contract, okay, like let's say if you had 3 contracts, if you identify 3 profit targets, you would sell 1, 1, and 1, right? Since you only have one contract, I usually advise people to take that piece of profit off at profit target number 2. All right. If you only have one contract, you're always going to sell too soon. Always. Because you're never going to be able to hold long enough, to capitalize on the entire move. You're always going to sell out early. And that's okay. You don't have to catch a stock's entire move. Your goal with a small account right now is not to make oodles of money. Your goal right now with a small account is for you to actually become confident and consistent so that you can start to grow the balance of your account to a point where you can then start buying 2 contracts and 3 contracts. Your goal right now is not to just make as much money as you possibly can. I know that might sound silly when I say something like that, but if that's your mindset, if your mindset is I can only buy one contract, but I want to make the most that I possibly can, so I'm going to hold on to this contract and I'm not going to take profit because I always sell too soon, that's going to get you into a lot of trouble because you're going to have a lot of instances where winning trades are going to turn into losing trades because you failed to take profit when you should. Don't try to catch a stock's entire move. That's not your job. Nobody's going to catch a stock's entire move. A stock can go from $10 to 100. There's not one person on the planet that bought at 10 and sold at 100. So don't try to be that person because it's like looking for a unicorn with being ridden by a leprechaun. Good luck. Let me know when you find one. That's not what trading is all about. Trading is about identifying high probability setups where you can implement your strategy successfully in a way to make money. That's your job. Just because the stock goes from 10 to 100 doesn't mean you need to be in it all the way to 100. If you buy the stock at 10, you sell it at 20, that's still a 100% gain. That's still an amazing trade. You made money. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. Okay, don't think about it that way because you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble thinking that way. That's greed talking. And I'm telling you right now, that's going to come back to bite you in the ass. Focus right now on just confidence and consistent profitability with the one contract. Take profits off at profit target number 2. There's going to be many times it's going to go to profit target 3, profit target 4, but you only have one contract. So you've got to take that profit off the table at some point and stuff it in your pocket. Don't get greedy. Stick to that until you can get to a point where you have a big enough account where you can buy 2 contracts, then 3 contracts, and so on and so on and so on. Does a support level deteriorate through several retests over a months-long time period, or the support break on downward volume that the stock sees at a given time, regardless of the number of retests? I mean, both of the examples that you just gave are correct. The more times a stock tests a support level, the greater the chance that support level breaks, because you have to understand what a support level is. It's an area where there's a lot of buying orders, plain and simple. A lot of people want to buy the stock at that price. The more it gets down there, the more chance you have of those buyers being satisfied and the level eventually breaking. Okay. Now, does that mean that when a stock tests a support level 4 or 5 times, now all of a sudden you should get short and look for it to break? No, because it does not mean that that level is going to necessarily break. What I like to look for is when stocks test support levels, I like to look at the veracity of the bounce off of the level. So let's say, for example, you have a support level at $10 and the stock goes down to $10 and it goes from $10, it bounces over to 14. Then it comes back to $10. Then it bounces off $10 and then it goes to 13. Then it drops back to $10 and it bounces off $10 and it goes to $11.50. Then it goes back down to $10. That's starting to show you what's called a descending triangle pattern. And that's starting to show you that the buying pressure off of $10 could be getting less and less and less because the stock is going to a lower high every single time, which shows the strength of the buying pressure off of 10 is actually starting to diminish. So that the more times it goes down to test 10, the more likely you have of that $10 level breaking. Okay. But a support level doesn't need to be tested several times. There could be the very first time it gets tested, it could break. It depends on a variety of different factors and what's going on in the overall markets. If there's a news catalyst, there's so many different things that are going to affect that. So it's not fair to say like one or the other. They're both very frequently occurred events. I signed up last night. Is there a monthly service charge for Quote Media? Is a monthly service that is a requirement to be involved with your service? Well, first, congratulations. Welcome to True Trading Group that you just joined. Normally, there's a monthly service charge for Quote Media, but as a member of True Trading Group, there is not. It is 100% included with your membership. Okay. As a member of True Trading Group, you do not have to pay the monthly service charges for Quote Media. It is included in your membership price. You do not have to pay for it. Okay. You do not have to pay for it. That's the thing about the Teachy platform, guys. And I use the word platform specifically because there is so many different tools and resources that you have access to as a member of True Trading Group that if you were to purchase these tools on your own, you're spending about $4,000 to $5,000 a year. I mean, Quote Media is not cheap. Real-time level 2 from Quote Media with all the market maker depth, not just the couple that your broker shows you. That's expensive. And it's something that Quote Media charges monthly for. But we've negotiated deals with all of those companies like Quote Media, Benzinga, Trade Ideas, TradingView, CBOE, Polygon. We have so many tools on our platform. You don't have to pay for them. We've negotiated deals with those companies to have their products on our platform. It's one of the main benefits of being a member in True Trading Group. It's one of the things that really differentiates us from other platforms. First time I'm here, seeing everyone talking about a crash, trying to get news here. Well, the crash has already been underway. The NASDAQ's already dropped, over 20% from the highs. The NASDAQ's already in bear market territory. To say that we're going to get a crash in future tense is a little silly. We've been experiencing a bit of a crash so far in the first couple months of 2022. But is it something to be panicking about, something to be freaking out about? No, it's not, because I've been saying for the last 5 months that I think we're going to be getting a recession. But that recession, I believe, was going to be short-lived. I don't think it's going to be very deep. I think we're going to recover out of it relatively quickly, unless there's a huge misstep by the Fed. And if I think that happens, I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, I don't see any missteps from the Fed yet. But later in the year, Fed decisions will determine if I think there's a misstep from the Fed. And if my outlook changes, I'll certainly let you all know. But for now, it still stays the same, that I believe that the recession will be shallow and short-lived. And the downward move in the markets that you've been seeing is not something to be panicking about. I mean, we in True Trading Group, we sold out of most of our, well, I did, me personally, I sold out of, about half of my long-term portfolio at the end of last year. I locked in all the profit from when we were buying things hand over fist in 2020. So I locked in a lot of that profit so I can have a lot of cash because I believe the markets in 2022, we're going to have a significant pullback. And that was going to give me an opportunity to buy a lot of the companies that I love at significantly cheaper prices. And so far, that's exactly what's been taking place. And we're getting ready to actually begin adding in the long-term portfolio. And I'll let you guys know when that time does come. I saw you explain last night how the bigger picture of the market looked like. Can you revisit that? It helped put things in perspective to me. Yeah, sure. I mean, bigger picture, when you're talking like a macro economic view, where the markets are right now is worry and uncertainty on whether or not the Fed is going to be able to get inflation under control without forcing a recession. And as time goes on and people are starting to see the impact of the rising inflation, oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Okay, so you're talking, okay, I see what you're talking, not bigger picture macro environment. You're talking about, bigger picture from where the market actually is in comparison to COVID sell-off, to put into perspective. A lot of people are freaking out because the markets just did this, right? This is how much the markets have gone down. And I'll make a little triangle, a rectangle out of it, right? That's how much the markets have gone down so far, right? This little triangle, that's the distance that we've gone down from high to low. But let's look at where we still are in comparison to the COVID low. Okay, that's how much the markets have gone up since your COVID low. And I want to draw these two little rectangles to really put into perspective for you, to really start to realize what we've actually just done. We basically just pulled back a very small portion of what was the COVID rally, right? There's your COVID rally. We've just pulled back a small portion of it. And everybody's in complete panic mode about the stock market's crashing and like the world is ending. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, have I been bearish on the market? Yes. Have I been buying put options all year? Yes. But that doesn't mean it's a reason to panic. I mean, look at really where you are. I mean, the Fibonacci retracement level from the COVID low to the all-time high puts us right around this 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. So it's like, when you start to look at things from that perspective, you know, you could pull back all the way down to the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level here, and that would still actually be perfectly fine and perfectly normal, you know? So, you know, when you really start to look at things in perspective and you realize where the markets actually are in comparison to where we were over just the last couple of years, I mean, look at where we are. You know, even if you guys got involved, and we went over this last night on the live stream, and I was giving kind of an example of like, if you bought during the COVID sell-off, right? Let's say you bought right there on like March 9th. You didn't catch the bottom. Let's say you caught the middle, right? There's the COVID sell-off. No one's good enough to catch the exact bottom, right? But the middle. Let's say if you bought in the middle. Okay, if you bought in the middle and you grabbed some of the stocks, like even till today, like if you bought the SPY on March 9th, even after this big sell-off, you're up 38%. Amazon, you're up still 31%. Tesla, you're up 519%. Nvidia, you're up 179%. Microsoft, you're up 72%. Apple, you're up 118%. Alphabet, you're up 77%. AMD, you're up 76%. And that's including this sell-off. Even with that sell-off, if you bought during that COVID crash, those are the percentage gains you're still up on those names. And that puts into perspective, okay, where we actually are. And why people need to stop freaking out when you get pullbacks in the markets. Because 2021 was the anomaly. This is not normal. Okay? What you experienced in 2021, which is where most people got involved in the stock market between 2020 and 2021, right? This is when most people got themselves involved in the markets for the first time. This action that you see is not the norm. Okay, you never experience anything more than a 5% pullback. That's only happened like twice in the last 30 years, where the biggest pullback throughout a 12-year period was 5%. That's only happened like 2 or 3 times in the last couple decades. That's not normal, but a lot of people, that was their first experience. So they thought that that was normal. Now that the markets are actually going down, the S&P is down 13%. That's not that crazy. We're not talking we're down 30% here, guys. You're talking about the S&P is down like 13. Okay, it's nothing to be, you know, as a matter of fact, if you go back to like 1950, like you go back to like after World War II, okay, you have seen more often than not greater than 10% pullbacks during the course of a year. More often than not, which means greater than 50% of the time, you get more than a 10% pullback in any given year. This is normal. Okay? People don't need to freak out now. They need to freak out when the volatility slows down and the market starts rallying back and you have no idea what you're doing, what you're trying to piece together, what you should be doing all on your own. That's when you should be freaking out. When you should be freaking out because the markets are moving higher and then you have no idea what you're doing. You didn't take advantage of any of the volatility that the markets presented to you, and the volatility slows down and the markets go back to like this real slow, steady crawl, and you're looking for a chance to get back in and you never do. That's when you should be freaking out. But now's not the time to be freaking out. You heard anybody hear Warren Buffett during the annual shareholder meeting for Berkshire Hathaway? He said when Apple was going down, he bought like $600 million more in Apple. He added $600 million to his Apple stake. And you want to know what he said? He was like, I was pissed off it started to move higher because I wanted to buy more. He wanted to buy more. He wanted to buy more. Was Warren Buffett freaking out? I'm pretty sure we're all in agreement. There's 1,000 people on this live stream. I'm pretty sure we're all in agreement that Warren Buffett is pretty good at his job, right? We're all in agreement with that. I know my Bitcoin fanatics might hate his boy, okay, his right-hand man, okay, with his comments about Bitcoin, I'm sure, okay? But you can see Warren Buffett, when stocks go down, he gets excited because he can buy more. That's the mentality that you've got to have. When you like something, you want it to go down so you can buy more. Now is not the time to be cowering in the corner. Now is the time to prepare and position yourself to get cashed up. That's what right now is all about. And we're doing it. Guys, I don't know how many times we've got to come on these live streams and we've got to go over it. Guys, this is what I think the market's going to do. And then the very next day, this is exactly what happens. And then I come on the live stream the day after and I go, guys, look, this is exactly what I told you was going to happen. Well, we did that. We made a bunch of money today. Every single day, it feels like this is what we're doing on these live streams. It's getting repetitive. But that's what's out there in the market. That's the opportunity that's there. 10-point moves. You know, this is what's there. My TC fam are not worried about in this environment at all. They're actually excited and they're kicking some serious ass. Guys, if you're a member of True Trading Group, I want to know how many of you are making money and becoming better traders. Type the $sign. If you're a member, type the $sign if you're making money and becoming better traders. Go ahead, guys. If you are a member. Now, if you're not a member, I would advise you just to try to pay attention to how many people type a $sign in chat right now, because there's no difference between all these people and you. You know, if you're one of the people that are sitting there and you're nervous right now and you're scared right now and you're watching your 401k decrease, you got to ask yourself, why is it that none of the people that are typing the $sign in chat right now, why are they not scared? Why are they not nervous? Matter of fact, they're the exact opposite. My TC fam comes into the market every single day and they're excited as all hell at the opportunity that the markets present. You know, when the markets go down, these people typing the $sign are not they're not freaking out. They're not getting scared. You know, they had the same excuses that you had, and that was they had a full-time job, they had a small account, they lost money in the past, and they had no experience whatsoever. But yet here they are telling you that now somehow when the markets have gone down, here they are telling you that they're making money. And a lot of people may not understand how that's even possible, but I'm here to tell you guys, and I've been trying to explain to you for the last several months on these live streams, why it's so important during moments of volatility for you to be educated enough so that you can make money when stocks go down and you're not just held there to be a prisoner of your own lack of knowledge. There's nothing worse than being a prisoner of your own lack of knowledge. You know, you don't need a huge account in order to do this, guys. You know, a lot of our members started with just a couple $100. And I'll prove that to you as well. Guys, my THD fam, if you guys are members of True Trading Group, after you joined, if you had less than $1,000 in your account, do me a favor, type what you started with and then tell me where you are today. If you're a member and you started with less than 1,000, say what you started with and then where are you today? Because a lot of people think that the only way for them to do this is to have tens of thousands of dollars and to be able to trade full time. And it's just not true. It really just is not true. Way to go, Josh Martin. Josh Martin started with $300, and after today, he's at $13,000. Memphis Street Doc from 1,000 to 7,100. Chris Bottas, that number keeps climbing, brother. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. 500 to now 4,900. Monty was his very first day in chat. Started with a $500 account, is now at 572. Today was his first day in chat. Louis Duran joined 4 days ago with a $900 account. He's now at $1,400. John Sadia started with $500, is now at $15,000. Dave P, $800, is now at $9,500. Okay. I don't need to keep reading some of these comments. You guys can keep reading them if you'd like, but you get the point. You get the point of kind of what I'm getting at here. All right. Very common misconception that a lot of people have in the overall markets. And they think, you know, biggest misconceptions are, I need a ton of money to get started. And when stocks go down, it's a bad time to be involved in the markets. Two of the biggest misconceptions that the retail trader has. And those misconceptions cost the retail trader endless amounts of capital and missed opportunity. How many people on the live stream right now that are not a member of True Trading? If you guys are not a member, do me a favor real quick and type the letters TTG. If you're not a member, type TTG in chat real quick. I want to see who we have here. It might sound silly, but type TTG in chat, guys. I want to see if you're not a member, how many we have on the live with us. We got Reed Johnson, Sharon, Jason Honig, Joseph Fazingo, Lucas Manuel, Mike Lee, welcome back, BG King, Mark Schneegold, More Knowledge, Jorge DeLucas, PJ Carr, Ahmad Saad, Alex O, R Boogie, I like that, Ekelas, great guys. Tanner, not Danny, welcome back. Mimi Rothschild, Fong, Bearded Garden, Jason Gilbert, great. We have a lot of new faces that are on this live stream, and I commend you guys for literally grabbing control of your own financial situation instead of just sitting back and watching markets decline. I commend you guys for actually, you know, spending the time right now to actually try to get yourselves educated to figure out what's going on and how you can actually benefit from the opportunity, rather than sit back and just be a victim to your own, you know, lack of knowledge and become like a prisoner of that. When I'm telling you right now that being active, and again, when I say active, I'm not talking about staring at charts for hours upon hours. Being active, meaning you're either day trading or swing trading, is providing tremendous opportunities in the market. And I want to educate as many people as we possibly can to profit during that volatility. So then you have the extra capital to then put into your long-term portfolios when that dust settles. Guys, what I'm going to do here real quick, I see Asafa and Kim. So a couple of people are asking how they can get involved. And what I'll do real quick, I'll spend about the next 7 minutes and I'll tell you how you can join the platform, because we do have some incentives for you guys that want to join here this evening. But then I'm going to talk to you about the SPY and what to expect now going forward for the rest of the week. We had 2 home run trades today. RDBX over 30% profit on the final take. SPY put options over 50% profit on the final take. And I'm going to walk you guys through. There's very, very key technical lessons on both of those trades that I'm going to walk you through, and I want you to learn from this analysis and these lessons, because this is stuff you can implement in your trading as early as tomorrow. I'm going to break it down for you so that you understand it, so that you can implement it quickly, right? And clearly tomorrow, even as early as tomorrow, and you guys can be able to profit from that. So we're going to cover that in just a moment. And then I'll tell you what I think the markets do for the rest of the week, because I'm looking very specifically for specific action this week now. The markets did today exactly what I thought, and we crushed it. Now I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen the rest of the week. First, I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes to go over how you guys can join the platform. All right. Because when you join True Trading Group, you're getting a professional trading educational curriculum. It's in-depth and complex, but yet it's easy to understand and implement quickly. This is a simplified version of what I learned that I worked at the fund in New York. Whether you never traded a day in your life or you're a pro looking to get an edge, our platform can help you guys reach your goals. We combine that with premium tools from today's top fintech companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, CBOE, Polygon, just to name a few. These tools that are on our platform, this is what professional traders use so that they can make better decisions. You have access to this stuff now at no additional cost. If you went to those companies on your own, it's going to cost you about $4,000 to $5,000 a year to have access to those tools. They're all included on your platform. That's True Trading. We negotiated deals with those companies to offer their products on our platform. That's what makes our platform so damn valuable. And on top of that, you're joining a community of active, educated, and like-minded traders and investors that have over 100 years of combined trading experience. We focus on stocks, options, crypto, futures, day trading, swing trading, and we also do long-term investing. And results matter at True Trading Group, guys. And we determine those results, and we measure them by your own P&L. It's not by anybody else's P&L. It's not based on my P&L or somebody else's P&L you see on social media. When I say results matter, your results and your P&L are what actually matters inside of True Trading Group. And the next 15 people that go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121 will get a 45% discount on our membership price. The price goes from $22.12 down to $11.95. And the next 15 people to go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121 will also be getting themselves a free laptop upon completing our courses and quizzes. We even cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. Trade with the laptop, use it for work, give it to your kids for school, sell it on eBay, don't care. It's our gift to you for joining the family and actually spending the time to go through the courses and quizzes. It's totally free. We even cover shipping. You're also going to get 2 private study groups, your chance to go over, your chance to go over questions and topics that you guys are having a hard time with and that you're struggling with, so we can help speed up your learning curve. Adam and Ryan, who both actually now have COVID, found 15 laptops last minute here today. We're not going to have any more laptops today. Adam found 7, and I think Ryan found 8. So you guys can thank Adam and Ryan for scrounging together those laptops. And guys, don't worry about the address for your laptop. As soon as you sign up, you'll be prompted with instructions on how to claim your laptop. Okay, you'll be prompted with instructions on how to claim your laptop as soon as you guys sign up. All right. And then speaking of results mattering, I believe so strongly in this platform and our ability to help you become successful that anyone that joins True Trading Group, anyone that joins True Trading Group for $11.95, if you go through our courses, go through our quizzes, and attend 1 study group. That's it. Do those 3 things. If you still do not make $11.95 back, at least once during your membership, I'm going to give you $2,390 in return. I'm dead serious. You'll pay $11.95. If you don't make $11.95 back, we're going to give you double your money back. That's $2,390. That's how we hold ourselves accountable to you. Every day we come up here, we tell you guys, invest in yourselves, get a real education, get access to tools that can help you make better decisions. And if I'm going to convince you guys, it's time for you to invest in yourself and become part of this, and you're going to put that $11.95 up, and you're going to be serious about learning this skill, then I'm going to put that $11.95 up with you. So you'll spend $11.95. You don't make it back, I'll give you $23.90. This is available for the next 15 people that go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121 at checkout. We're going to be removing that double your money back guarantee. We're going to leave it for 1 more day since we found a couple of more laptops. The price is also going to be going up at midnight. So after midnight tonight, we're probably not going to have any more laptops. The double your money back guarantee is being removed and the price is going up. Okay, so if you guys want the 45% discount, the free laptop, and the double your money back, you guys want to go to ttgoffer.com right now and use that code TTG121. If anybody has questions, if anybody has questions about the membership or you have a hard time signing up for whatever the reason, you can send a text message right now to 201-775-9702. Again, That's 201-775-9702. If you have questions about the membership, do not hesitate. Send a text to that number right now. All right. Get it, guys? Got it? Good. Excellent. All right. We're also going to leave this offer open. We're also going to leave this offer open to all of our trial members. All right. Until midnight. So if you're a trial member, you could also take advantage of this deal. If you guys want that $11.95 price point, you can also use TTG121 coupon code, but you have to log in to your trial member dashboard. Adam, can you pull up the trial member dashboard real quick so we can show people how to, I want to show our trials how to actually do this. Perfect. There it is. Guys, if you are a trial member of True Trading Group, the cheapest price that you will be able to join is $1,420. So if you would like the $11.95, log into your trial member dashboard right now, then click on the green Join Now button. By clicking on the green Join Now button, you will then be prompted to your checkout page where you will ignore the coupon code that it says, and you will use TTG121, click Apply Code, and you are good to go. You will get that $11.95 price point. For those of you that want to take advantage of that, if you are part of our trial. We had a lot of trial members in chat today. Congratulations to all of our trial members. I know a bunch of our trials banked today inside of chat. And I've been telling you guys to get your butts in there with us and to use our mobile app. Don't forget, gang, the mobile app, as long as you've got a cell phone, you could be connected to our platform and get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. This way you can follow along with what we're doing at all times during the day, no matter what you're doing, no matter how busy you are. All right. So again, ttgoffer.com, 45% discount, free laptop, 2 private study groups, double your money back guarantee. But that's good only until midnight tonight. All right. Okay, folks. So that just about covers that. What I'd like to do here now is take things on over to the overall markets. And I want to go over to the SPY. And real quick, a big congratulations, guys. A big congratulations to all of our TG members that banked on this today. But first, we got to welcome Mark. Mark's the newest member of the TG family. Welcome, Mark. There's now just 14 laptops remaining. Everybody welcome Mark. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Welcome, 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 Mark. Pac J says, Mike, it seems like you generally purchase stocks, especially when the stock price is high. Although you give us an option alternative, why do you purchase the stock rather than the option? Pac, because I have the account size to do it, and I'd rather buy the stock as long as I have the capital to do so, because I don't have to worry about any other factors affecting the price, like time decay, implied volatility. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. It's just pure price, and it's easier to control my risk. That's why I'll go for the stock itself. So everybody welcome Mark. 14 of those laptops now remain. Welcome, Mark. So guys, back to the SPY. Congratulations those that hit it today. Guys, if you made money on the SPY trade with me today, whether it was UVXY, QQQ, or the SPY, you could have traded either one of those with the same idea. If you guys made money today, I want to know about it. Sound off in chat. Tell me how you did. Today was a huge day for us, guys. Was one of those boom type of days. I want to see my TG fam, how you guys did today. Let me see. Sound off in chat. Way to go, James Dunaway. 80% gain. Way to go, James. Josh Martin with a sweet $1,000 day. Great job, brother. Gio caught it. Over $1,000 for Vision. Dollar bills, y'all, says Kevin. That's insane, Ben. 625%. You must have went after like same day expiration options. That's nuts. Way to go. $200 for Chris. K-Dog, $160. $240 for Chad. 35% gain for TG Sunshine. 90% gain for Thank You, Marco. Keith, 60%. Over $1,000 profit for Ian. $720 for London. $4,000 today. Light work for my boy Jimmy Benson from the other side of the planet. Brandon with an $1,800 day. Great job, guys. Really good job. Nicely done. And you know what the crazy part is? That if you were just on my live stream last night, okay, you could have made money from this. That's how crazy today was, because I told you last night on this exact live stream exactly what I was going to do today. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what we did. I have a quick little video clip. And now this discussion yesterday on the YouTube channel went on for about 20 minutes when I was explaining to everybody my thought process on the overall markets. Manan, everybody welcome Manan. 13 laptops now remain. Everybody welcome Manan. Manan, welcome. TTGoffer.com, folks. TTG121. 13 laptops left. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means you're good to go. Okay, that means you're getting one. If you see the laptop in the checkout cart, that means you're getting one. All right. So Manan, welcome. So last night on the live stream, I told everybody how I planned on making money today. So this is why if you're not subscribed to the channel, you've got to make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications. We drop golden nuggets and I share with you my trades on a daily basis here. Okay. But I told you what the entire plan was, but this was a conversation that went on for about 20 minutes. So I just grabbed a quick, 1 minute clip, 2 minute clip where we talked very specifically about what I was going to do and the levels that we were going to be looking at. Before I show you this video clip, the code word for tonight is funding. Now, if you're not a member, don't worry about this. We do a lot of fun giveaways with our members. We give away cash. We give away electronics. This is part of one of those giveaways. So members, the code word for tonight is funding. Funding is the code word for tonight. Okay. So back to last night's live stream. I've got a quick video clip that I'm going to share with you all. Okay. It's like 1 or 2 minutes long where we talk about the SPY. Again, this is from yesterday's live stream. Let's go ahead real quick and play that clip. Getting back to these levels, we broke this major support level on Friday. The SPY cut right through it. Okay, the SPY cut right through it, and we closed clean underneath it with a huge volume sell-off day in the overall markets. Now, what I think is going to happen is Monday and Tuesday, I expect more downside in the overall markets. What you may see happen tomorrow, we got to see what happens with the overnight future session. The markets don't open for 12 hours. A lot can happen in 12 hours. Asian markets, European markets, the whole rest of the world is going to be trading. A lot could change between now and 9:30 a.m. But I'll be in chat in the morning, pre-market, like we always do with the THD fam, going over pre-market activity and what this means and if it changes anything in my analysis. But I'll give you my analysis right now as it stands. I believe you have the possibility of getting a little bit of a bounce off the open that tries to actually take you back to 415, 416. If you get a little bit of a bounce, and I believe between Monday and Tuesday, we may try to get back above 415, 416. If at some point we try to get back above 415, 416, you've got to look at that to be an area of resistance. And that, my friends, is where I'm going to look to buy put options for a move down to 411. That's from last night's live stream. Boom! Guys, that's from last night's live stream. Okay, now what I have done is I drew a line. You heard me say 415, 416, right? You heard me say 415, 416. There's the line that I just drew. That's 415, 416. Okay, so I just drew that line for you on this chart. Now, let's go back to the 3-minute chart and let's take a look at today. Today, what did we do? Exactly what I told you last night on the live stream. Last night on the live stream, I said between Monday and Tuesday, I think we're going to get a little bit of a bounce and try to go back to 415, 416. Well, folks, right there is your 415, 416 test. And as soon as we tested that level, right here is where I stepped in And right there is where I bought SPY put options. Okay, after we tested that level and could not get back above it, that's where I bought the SPY put options, and it was an absolute thing of beauty. We stepped in and bought the May 6th expiration, $412 strike put option, okay, at $6.19 a contract. And the rest is history, okay, as the markets just completely deteriorated there earlier today. And we just start ripping profits off of the table. Everybody welcome Rick, the newest member of the family. Rick, welcome to the family. There's now just 12 laptops left. Everybody welcome Rick. Okay, remember guys, go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. Look at what you could, you could have just, if you just listened to the analysis from last night in the live stream, you could have did this on your own. But being there in chat today, I told everybody right on the microphone. I came on the microphone like I'm talking to you right now. And I'm like, guys, SPY puts, okay? SPY puts. I was screaming up, but guys, there's the 415, 416 test. We're looking at, I told you, but I'm looking at the May 6th expiration, $412 strike put. I said it before I even got into the trade. And guys, when I say be in chat, I don't mean like you're literally sitting in front of your computer screen doing nothing. Like even being on the mobile app, like that's still considered in chat. You can still be on the mobile app with us in chat. So even if you're at your job, like and you have a little earbud in, that's it. That's all you need. And you get real-time push notifications whenever one of the moderators enters or exits a trade. I understand people are back at work. You're all not sitting at home in front of your computer screens anymore. I get it. That's why when I go on the mic, you hear it on the mobile app. When and it's not just me. There's 8 other moderators that talk on the mic. When any of the moderators speak, you hear it on the mobile app. You hear it. The chat is on your mobile app. The screen share, it's on your mobile app. The trade alerts on your mobile app. That's what it's like being inside of True Trading Group. This was a home run. This was an absolute home run. Verbatim, textbook. Watch for a bounce to 415, 416. And I said, you have to look for that to be resistance. I'm buying put options. I told you last night I'm buying put options there. And there we did. 619. Took profits at 673, 710, 750. Okay. $9.30. Just ripping profits off of the table. Okay. Ripping profits off of the table. And that was today's SPY trade. But today's SPY trade, guys, you really have to look at this and you got to say to yourself, okay, what about 415, 416 was so significant, right? Like, what about it? This week, I'm not able to listen to chat, mainly the alerts, and I still had time to get in the trade. Way to go, Busy B. Way to go. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's because we're not scalpers, guys. You know, we're not scalpers. So you can get yourself into these trades and ride them out. I was in this trade for hours, right? I'll get my exact timestamp. I entered the trade at 10:50 in the morning. And my final take profit was at 3:04 in the afternoon. 3:04 in the afternoon. Everybody welcome Martina. 11 laptops left. Guys, these are going to go quick now. It's crazy. Everybody loves these. Everyone loves free laptops. Martina, welcome. There's 11 laptops now left. Okay, there's 11 laptops left. And guys, even if you join the trial, you can still listen to the mobile app. You get access to the mobile app as a trial member. If you want to join our trial, you can. It's 7 days. It's free. There's no credit card information required. Just your name and email, and you guys can join our 7-day trial. And weekends don't count against your 7 days. It's 7 full trading days with us. Go to ttgthree.com if you'd like to join our 7-day trial. That's ttgthree.com. Name, email, you're good to go. And if you're going to pick a week, now's the week to do it. You got a Fed meeting on Wednesday. Okay, rate hikes are coming Wednesday. Balance sheet runoff is coming Wednesday. You're going to want to be listening to what's going on inside of chat. Let's get back to why 415, 416 was significant, because you know me, right? As I kind of go through and I educate our members, understanding the why is very, very, very important. Okay, understanding the why. It's not enough to just say, what did Mike do? It's more for you to say, why did Mike do what he did? The why is where the learning comes in, so you can start to understand these things and why I do what I do and how I do what I do, so that you can then start implementing this stuff in your own trading. Because our goal at True Trading Group is to teach you how to fish. I want you to become self-sufficient traders. I don't want you to have to rely on myself or any one of the other moderators. What happens if, God forbid, something happens to me a month from now? You're going to stop making money in the markets? That's silly. I want you to learn this skill, because this is a skill that you can take with you for the rest of your life, that can open up potential goals and financial dreams that you never thought were originally possible. I want you guys to have that potential, and I want you guys to take control of it. So let's go over the why. 415, 416. Let's go back to the daily chart now. That was a major level of support. Major level of support. Okay. And here you guys can see right here, clear as day, you see the support level that we have on the SPY, right? So that's very clear. Support, 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 support. And then on Friday, we broke that level with a nice, strong volume bar. When you have a high volume break through a support level, the chances of that support level now acting as resistance greatly increases. Guys, you don't need to enter your address for the laptop. Okay, you don't need to enter your address for the laptop. After you sign up, you will be prompted instructions on how to claim your free laptop. Okay. Now, that's why I said to you guys last night, watch for 415, 416 to be resistance. That's why you got to get put options there. And then we go into the 3-minute chart and we look at today. That's exactly what I didn't move that line. That's the same line, right? So you see, there's the line, right, on the daily chart. I didn't move it. I'm just going to go to a 3-minute and we're going to look at just today. There's the line, and there it is. Bang. There it is. And then that's why we bought the put options right there. And then we rode that entire thing. Guys, again, if you have questions about the membership, 201-775-9702, 201-775-9702. If you guys see the laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know you are getting one. As long as you see it in your checkout cart, you know that you are getting one. All right, now let's go over to the second home run trade of the day today, and that was RDBX. Okay, RDBX. Now, this is a technical lesson. This is trading small caps. Now, we're shifting focus from the SPY. Now we're going to talk about small caps, because my other home run trade today was a small cap, and it was RDBX. Now, with RDBX, this is about as good of a technical setup as you're going to find. This is the type of trade that if I see this setup 100 times, I'm going to take it 100 times. Okay. And that's exactly what I said to members today in chat. Guys, right? True or false? True or false? My TC fam. I came on the microphone. I said, guys, this is as good of a setup as it gets. If I see this setup 100 times, I'm going to take it 100 times. I literally verbatim said that inside of chat, right? Fam, true or false? Yes or no? True or false? Did I not say that about RDBX today? Because I know there's a lot of viewers on here that are not in chat with us, so they don't know when I say that these are things that take place during the day. So members, I'll let you guys comment in chat. Anyone that's not a member, I'll just read some of the comments. So let's go over this setup, and I want you guys to learn from this. I want you to learn from this setup, because this is a fantastic setup. Like literally, I'm telling you, if you see this setup again tomorrow, you buy it. If I see it again on Thursday, I'm buying it. Friday, I'm buying it, and so on and so on and so on. Now, does it mean that this setup will work 100% of the time? Of course not. Nothing works 100% of the time. But 75% of the time, oof, baby, I'll take those odds. I'll take those odds. So let's go over RDBX. RDBX is a prime example of understanding how multiple support indicators converge to give you a grade A setup. Because you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 different technical indicators that are giving you a signal of support in the exact same level. Let's talk about it. First, there's your initial morning high. We broke through the initial morning high. We have a comment on screen. Last week, Shud had some emergency with his family and abruptly left the Lifetime workshop. Will he finish it tomorrow as he promised? Yes, Bradley, he is. Okay, yes, he is. He will try. Adam has come down with COVID, but he's going to try to finish it tomorrow for you. Yes, Adam did abruptly leave because he had an emergency with his kid and his wife. So Adam's going to try to finish it tomorrow, depending on how he feels when he wakes up. So I'll let you guys know, for those of you that are still waiting, because we are getting rid of the Lifetime membership, and there were just a couple of people that still needed to be signed up, and Adam had to leave before you guys signed up. So Adam will I'll let you guys know in the morning, or Adam will let you know depending on how he feels. If he feels okay, we'll probably do it at 4:15, the same time that we usually do, and then that'll be it. Okay. So I'll let you guys know in the morning, or Adam will let you know depending on how he feels. All right. So RDBX. Okay, let's go back to RDBX real quick, and let's focus on this. We broke through the initial morning high with heaviest volume of the day, right? That's heaviest volume of the day. Now, whenever you break through the initial morning high with the heaviest volume of the day, the chances of the initial morning high acting as support greatly increases. But you also had a halt price here. So right there, the stock actually halted. Okay, so right here, the stock halted. Now, you have the initial morning high lines up with a halt price. Okay, now halt prices can also oftentimes act as support and resistance levels themselves. So now you have a situation where you have a halt price and you have an initial morning high lining up at the exact same area with the heaviest volume of the day on the break through it. Then your trade line and VWAP indicators also converge on that exact same area, right? So here's your trade line, there's your VWAP converging on the exact same area, okay? Then when I draw out my Fibonacci retracement levels, what you start to see on your Fibonacci retracement levels is that what else lines up is the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level also lines up at that 775 area. So now not only do you have the initial morning high, you have the halt price, you have VWAP, you have the trade line, you have the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level all lining up right in the exact same price area. Okay. Then when I take you to a daily chart, what else do you have sitting at that exact same price area? And that was your 200-day moving average. Your 200-day moving average at the time was about $7.65. So now I'm saying to myself, okay, let me get this straight. I've got a situation right now where I have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 6 initial morning high, halt price, 38.2 fib, trade line, VWAP, 200-day moving average. All 6 of those support indicators are at the same price. That, my friends, is a buy. That's why I said, I see that 100 more times, I buy it 100 more times. I stepped in here with a market order at 805, got some market order slippage to 807. Long RDBX on that quick pullback to the trade line. There's the entry. And then we just, boom, strong, nice little pop. We started peeling some profits off the table on that break up there to new highs, up all the way to $10. And then in the driver's seat, sat comfortably. Okay, sat comfortably during that entire, I'm gonna delete the Fibonacci just to clean the chart up a little bit. And then we just held, look at this, look at that consolidation. And notice that that same support level, it held the entire day until finally, bang, we get this breakout to new highs late in the afternoon. And I was actually at physical therapy for my shoulder. I tore my superior labrum. So I was at physical therapy, and final take profit came off the table right there at $10.58. No, Alexander Lee says, but what did the 200-day on the daily act as resistance? No, because we were above it. You were already above it. You were already above the 200-day moving average. The stock at the time was trading at like 850. The 200-day moving average was like 765. So you're already above it. So now that's another indicator that could potentially be support sitting there underneath you. And then there's the final take profit at 1058 from the 805, 807 slippage fill. Okay. And there you have it. Guys, these are some really good lessons. These are some really good lessons that I hope a lot of you are taking real notice of, because this is the type of stuff that can help you make money as early as tomorrow. Guys, if you are a trial, remember you can use the TTG121 coupon code till midnight. Okay? You can use that code till midnight. All right, Adam, can you show them again, trial members? I see there's a couple of trials that are asking me about that. Can you show them again? If you're a trial, you have to log into your trial dashboard first, then click the green Join Now button. Otherwise, you're spending over $1,400 on a membership. So if you guys want to use that code, you can also get it for $11.95. So again, that's ttgoffer.com. TTG121 coupon code. All right. And that's it, folks. There you have it. That's the day today. An absolute thing of beauty. Big day in chat. 2 home runs. Not just 1, but 2. Great way to start the week. Great way to start the month, right? I mean, it's the first trading day of the month. First trading day of the week. And we started off with an absolute bang. John, welcome to the family, brother. There's now 10 laptops remaining. Everybody welcome John. 10 laptops now left, guys. Again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code, 45% discount, free laptop, 2 private study groups, double your money back guarantee. That's how confident we are in our ability to help you become successful, that if you do not make your $11.95 membership fee back, we're going to give you $2,390 in return. That's how confident we are. That's how we hold ourselves accountable to you. And that's how we ensure that you have access to all the tools, the resources, everything that you guys need to help you become successful. Don't worry about the address for the laptop, guys. Upon signing up, you'll be prompted with instructions on how to claim that laptop. You don't have to enter your address when you guys are joining. All right. So guys, what I would like to do here, all right, that wraps up kind of the educational aspect of our live stream. I hope you guys learned something from this. There's a lot of really good technical lessons in there about the SPY and about RDBX, but those are technical lessons that you can use on any ticker symbol. It doesn't matter if it was a SPY or if it was RDBX. All those lessons that I showed you, they apply to anything. Okay. Like, so that's stuff that you guys can take with you and you can help maybe make money as early as tomorrow. Okay. So let's go over. I want to show you guys the actual platform now. So whoever's still interested, I'm going to show you the actual platform. Okay. And then tomorrow at 6:30, we're going to be going over exactly what is needed to get you guys ready for the FOMC meeting. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. All right. because tomorrow at 6:30 we're going to be going live on this channel. I'll tell you exactly how to get ready for the FOMC meeting. Okay. Now, let me show you the platform. All right. Because there are not upsells for courses and the tools in True Trading Group. They're all included with your membership price. You don't pay extra for that stuff. Okay. Now, to be fair, there are things that you can pay extra for inside True Trading Group, like Trader Palooza, which is May 21st. Mark it down in your calendar, where myself and the rest of the moderators are going to be hosting an all day long 11-hour virtual trading workshop, hosting 11 different 1 hour long workshops covering a variety of different trading topics. That's May 21st. Mark that down on your calendars. Okay. But the courses and the tools are included. There's no upsells for that stuff. So as a member, of course, you're going to get access to our chat room. Every day, the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic, walking you through our trades, providing you market commentary, analysis, and giving you our real-time trade alerts even before we enter those trades to tell you what it is that we're doing and what we're about to do so you can follow along with what's going on during the trading session. We're there from pre-market all the way through till after hours. We're not there for just 2 hours, and all of a sudden you guys are left to fend for yourselves. You also get 2 small private study group sessions. This is your chance to go over and to have individual attention from a TeachD mod so you can ask questions and we can really speed up your learning curve. You get Benzinga Pro live newsfeed. This is a breaking up to the second news alert service that's directly inside of our chat. Okay. No more relying on delayed news. The speed of which you get your news matters. You also get TradingView's premium charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by traders. You get the Trade Ideas scanner, which will show you what stocks are making new highs, new lows, and have a surge in volume. So we always make sure you're focused on the best stocks during the day. All these things are included. You do not have to pay for this stuff. Okay, it's part of your $11.95. We have a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. Right? Use the simulator, guys, before you risk your hard-earned cash. Prove you can make money on the sim. We have our own scanner that actually will let you scan for crypto. We also have dark pool data and unusual options activity. Stuff that used to only be available to professionals. Now it's at the fingertips of the TTG members. This is how we level the playing field for retail traders, by giving you access to education similar to what I learned working at the fund in New York, and access to the tools and resources that these fintech companies offer. This is how traders make better decisions. This is how we improve your chances of success. You also get a journal that tracks all your own trading, like gives you stats and data so you can figure out what you're doing wrong so we can make some adjustments and improve your P&L. You get a social sentiment scanner that scours through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tells you what ticker symbols are being mentioned the most so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Unlimited analyst ratings, any stock you're interested in, downloadable PDF reports that show you how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. All of this is included. We publish a watch list and a game plan every day, so you'll know what stocks the mods have their eyes on and how they plan on trading them. And then the courses. The courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it in text and video, whatever's easier for you guys to learn. Then in addition to the courses, there's a video library that's over 200 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we conducted with a bunch of members. And then you can attend these live when you become a full-time member. But it's up to you. You know, I can offer you the education, the tools, the resources, the guidance, but it's up to you to actually make a decision. It's time you invested in something real, something that can actually help you reach your goals. And listen, I don't sugarcoat anything. I can't promise you success. I can't guarantee you millions of dollars. But I can promise you a real chance at developing the skills needed to become consistently profitable as long as you're willing to put in a little effort. I can promise you I'll give you double your money back if you don't make the $11.95 back after going through our courses or quizzes and attending one study group. Christine, welcome. Guys, everybody welcome Christine. There's now just 9 laptops left. ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. And that's how you guys can take advantage of the 45% discount. Remember, the price goes up at midnight. No more laptops. And the double your money back guarantee is gone at midnight as well. So jump on that now. You'll know you're getting one of those 9 laptops as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means you've secured one of the 9. Don't worry about entering your address for the laptop. You will be prompted instructions on how to claim your laptop after you join. And then you got that 7-day trial, folks, ttgthree.com. 7-day trial. It's totally free. Name, email. This is the week to get in. This is the week. You got a Fed meeting on Wednesday where I think we're getting 50 basis points. We're getting balance sheet runoff. What's it mean for the markets? Tune in at 6:30 p.m. Eastern live tomorrow. I'll tell you exactly what I think that's going to mean for the markets and how we're going to make some money from it. Get your butts in chat, guys. ttgoffer.com. Do it now. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on your notifications. You don't want to miss these lives, because if you missed last night's live, look how much money it cost you today. Right? Get your butts in chat tomorrow. See you guys later. Enjoy.